This is Hino's Sport, bringing you that heat and that fire. All right, y'all. I want to talk about Anthony Yarde versus Sergey Kovalev. Here's my take on that fight. I got Anthony Yarde winning by late KO. Let me say that again. I got Anthony Yarde winning by late KO. I get it. Sergey Kovalev switched coaches from John David Jackson to Buddy McGirt. And people felt that, you know, his resurgence took place in the rematch versus Alvarez, right? But here's my thing with the fight against Alvarez. Sergey Kovalev got exposed in that first fight. Alvarez basically got sloppy. He didn't train as hard for the second fight. And Sergey Kovalev was able to take advantage. What I saw out there in the boxing ring, to be honest with you guys, a lot of people say, oh, Sergey Kovaley, he looked a little better. He looked sharper. He looked like he improved on some stuff. I really didn't see that. I saw the same Sergey Kovalev that was keeping him at the end of his jab. You know what I'm saying? They got those good European ones and twos. You know what I'm saying? And has power. And tries to set up his devastating right hand, right? With his jab. That's what I saw. But I also saw a Sergey Kovalev that still wanes in the second half of the fight. The Andre Ward fight exposed that. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that Anthony Yarde is the tactician that Andre Ward is. But Anthony Yarde has strengths. His sheer confidence, his power, his precision, and his speed. Let me say it again. His sheer confidence, his power, his precision, and his speed. Now, people want to sit here and compare him with the likes of a Teofimo Lopez and all these other farts, right? Last time I checked, Anthony Yarde is 28 years old. You're not no young buck. You're not a spring chicken. And Anthony Yarde has fought enough fights to position himself into this position. As a matter of fact, Anthony Yarde basically could have fought Cinnamon Alvarez. He could have fought Canelo Alvarez. But they tried to lowball his ass. He wasn't going for that bullshit. Then when they came back, they tried to give him the same amount of money that now he's going to make with Sergey Kovalev. So he laughed off both of those situations because they saw, oh, okay, maybe Anthony Yarde is in demand. Maybe he can get some big fights. But listen, I need Anthony Yarde to win for twofold reasons. One, I'm rooting for him to win because I believe the Sergey Kovalev regime or Sergey Kovalev reign is done. He needs to become the new WBO light heavyweight champion. He deserves it. It's his time. Because this guy has a 94.5% KO ratio. Let me say it again, a 94.5% KO ratio. And he has boxing skills. They're underrated. You know what I'm saying? And this is his first major step-up fight. So a lot of this stuff is going to be put out on display. I told you guys, his coach Tsunade was either one of these guys that was either the dumbest coach or the smartest coach. He had two conundrums because when you listen to this guy, you know, Sunday talk, it's like, what is he saying, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, it sounds, what he says is very unconventional. I can admit that. It's unorthodox. But now I understand the method to his madness because say what you want. His methods work. They get Anthony Yarde prepared each and every time he steps into the square circle. So when I sit here and digest this fight and I look at the magnitude and the full weight of it, I'm going to lean on Anthony Yarde. Because I told you, this is the classic tale of a young lion that's ready to come into his own. A Simba, basically, that's ready to come into his own and take his pride. And then you have Scar. That lion that basically had the pride, still has the pride, but you know his time is up. This is what I'm seeing here. If Anthony Yarde is smart, from the time the bell rings, his game plan is very simple. Pressure Sergey Kovalev, make the fight dirty. Andre Ward gave you a good blueprint. He has the power, he has the precision, and he has the speed, and he has the sheer confidence. That's that quartlet, right? That quadlet. That's that quadruple effect that he could turn around and put on Sergey Kovalev's ass. Plus, when you look at the totality of it, Anthony Yarde's motor is longer than Sergey Kovalev. Now, people are sitting here saying, well, Anthony Yarde We can't really tell about his stamina or anything like that because he's been knocking cats out left and right. But here's the thing too. We don't have enough intel on his stamina because of the 94.5% KO ratio. It's ridiculous how many knockouts this guy has. He's 18-0? I mean, come on. The guy is with 17 knockouts. The guy has done his freaking thing. So, of course, we can't determine if he has stamina or not because he hasn't been in the ring long enough in a lot of fights to determine if his stamina could carry over. But at the same time, we can't sit here and act like it's not there because we don't know. We're going to find that out when he fights Sergey Kovalev because that fight right there is going to go the distance. I got Anthony Yarde by late KO because I believe he's going to show us something different. He's going to be able to show us that he can go the distance. He's going to be able to show us that he can set shit up with his combination ability. And he's also going to show us that he's going to land the right shots at the right time. Basically, systematically break down Sergey Kovalev. This, to me, is the coming-of-age fight for Anthony Yarde. I don't know why, I just have a lot of confidence in this guy. And I believe he's going to carry over. And I believe this young lion is ready to take over the pride and to get that strap. And the second full reason, Canelo Alvarez knows the reason why he's going after Sergey Kovalev is because Sergey Kovalev is that old lion that's wounded. That's why he wants to take the fight. See, I'm on to your ass, Cinnamon Alvarez. I know what you're doing. But if Anthony Yarde gets the belt, watch Cinnamon Alvarez is going to be on the higgity fucking hush status. Let me say it again. He's going to be on the higgity fucking hush status. Because guess what? They both the same age. They 28. So he knows he can't be barking up that damn tree. Because he knows if he fights a guy like that. I mean, look at Anthony Yarde. Girthy. Massive. The guy is what we call a freak of nature when it comes to his muscular ability and muscular structure in the boxing ring. But he has it for boxing, right? He did it the right way that Anthony Joshua couldn't do it. He developed it where his muscle fibers are there to work for him from a boxing standpoint as opposed to a bodybuilding standpoint. Cinnamon Alvarez won't want no parts of that dude. That dude would expose him. This is why the second full reason why I want Anthony Yarde to win. And I'm putting it out there. I don't care. People say, oh, you being biased. Whatever. We all have our own little bias. But as long as we can be reasonable about it and acknowledge the truth behind shit, that's what I do. Then it is what it is. Then it's okay to be biased about certain things. But these are the reasons why I want Anthony Yarde to win. Because I believe Sergey Kovalev's reign is done. And I need Anthony Yarde to win so that this Cinnamon Alvarez, Canelo Alvarez dude doesn't think he could just come up to 175. Because now he got lions over there that he can't deal with. You know what I'm saying? There's going to be B-Ball. There's going to be Yarde. Now, you can't just buck up 175. You're going to have to stay your ass where you at. 160 and 168 too. And if you want to come after 168, we got David Benavidez, one of my favorite Mexican fighters for your ass that'll knock your fucking ass off. Or you got Caleb Plant. Either one of those guys will pick your ass apart. So basically, you're relegated to stay at 160. I'm loving this, man. So to me, when I look at this fight between Anthony Yarde and Sergey Kovalev, of course Sergey Kovalev's experience, of course his ability to jab, and of course his power as the crusher is still there, and it has to be respected and can't be slept on. But Sergey Kovalev is a step too slow at this point. And if you're looking at his regression and you're looking at Anthony Yarde's progression, conventional boxing wisdom will tell you that in this situation, when the old lion is regressing like this and the young lion is progressing, then you got to put your money on the young lion. It's really that simple, folks. This is He Knows the Sport. Check it out.